What's up, guys? It is your Lord and Savior, Enigma Hood. The question of the day is, what the fuck happened to Thunderfoot? Now, to people who've been around YouTube long enough, you might actually remember a very, very different Thunderfoot. And if you are not aware of this Thunderfoot, allow me to educate. No, that's not a mistake. That's not my video. That is exactly what you think it is. It is a trigger warning in a Thunderfoot video. A feminist-style trigger warning in a Thunderfoot video. I shit you not.
The guy running, throwing a weapon. Smoke him.
Those 5 seconds were all the evidence an Apache crew needed to kill 3 unarmed men. This is gun camera footage from an Apache tank-busting helicopter in Iraq.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? Thunderfoot sounds very meek and caring and understanding. What, do my eyes deceive me? Let me look at the video description to get more information. Let's see, analysis of Apache gunship killing Iraqis plowing a field. What? Thunderfoot is being sympathetic to Iraqis? Or I should say, Iraqis? Wait a minute. Uploaded October 22nd, 2006. What is presented here is an analysis of this video with all the violence removed. Oh, thank you, liberal Thunderfoot, you fucking asshole. We want to see violence and blood! Yeah!
This is a tractor that has been ploughing a field. Although the footage is in infrared, it is not night time. The farmer has been managing to plough his field in straight strips.
Aw, it sounds like he's telling a bedtime story. Doesn't his voice sound so sweet and kind? Kind of like a old gentleman, you know, putting his child to sleep. Nya nya nya, nya nya nya, nya nya nya, nya nya nya.
This means that there is enough light for him to see what he's doing. The gun camera clock says that it's 16:30 Zulu time. That's about 7:30 in the evening in Iraq.
Alpha Zulu 68905.
Further, it is clear from the gun camera footage that the field is neither flat nor regularly shaped. There are further internal references within the gun camera footage that show that the field is not flat. Irrespective of perspective, vertical features are observed as vertical. The simplest internal reference for a vertical feature is a person standing up. It is also reasonable to assume, given that the helicopter is hovering, that the vertical crosshair of the gun sight is also a vertical feature.
This fucking faggot is talking too much. Thunderfoot, can you please just set him straight here?
You bleeding heart liberal. This is internally consistent, as when the gun sight is moved over an upright person, the two match. When a man runs out to meet the tractor, it is again found that the upright of the gun sight matches the upright of the person walking, with the exception of when he slows down to stop before the tractor. However, when the gun sight is moved over the tractor exhaust, it is found that the upright of the gun sight no longer matches the upright of the tractor exhaust. This means that the tractor is parked on a slope. Finally, when a man runs out to where the tractor is about to arrive, you get a sense of perspective that he is running up a hill, given that the man is an internal reference for a vertical feature.
Why is this guy using logic and reason? Okay, we need to do it the American way. Thunderfoot, please?
You bleeding heart liberal. Let's now look again at these crucial 5 seconds that cost these 3 men their lives.
Who cares about their lives? They're fucking Arabs. Fucking Arab monkeys. Tell them, Thunderfoot.
You bleeding heart liberal. Initially, a man runs out carrying a rod-shaped object up a slight incline and over the brow of a small rise. This rod-shaped object appears fairly thin It's wrapped in cloth and tied at both ends. The man moves like he's young.
Who gives a fuck if he's young? You fucking bleeding heart liberal? Tell him, Thunderfoot.
You bleeding heart liberal. The man runs up a slight incline and then over the rise of this incline to drop his rod-shaped object. When he drops the rod-shaped object, we see that there is a nice, warm handprint on the rod-shaped object.
Yeah, I got a warm handprint on my dick right now. Fuck you, Thunderfoot. Tell him, Thunderfoot.
You bleeding heart liberal. In slow motion we can see that the rod-shaped object appears to contain a springy object that flexes when it is dropped on the ground.
Yeah, I got a springy rod-shaped object between my fucking legs, you fucking faggot. Tell him, Thunderfoot.
You bleeding heart liberal. Notice the similarity in mannerisms this guy has when he runs up this slight incline. First of all, when he drops his rod-shaped object. Secondly, when he runs out to meet the tractor driver. The rod-shaped object is circled in yellow on the left. We can compare its position versus various geographical markers such as bends in the field and the two trucks to work out that this rod-shaped object was dropped about 10 feet in front of where the tractor stops. So in summary, we know these guys are ploughing a field. We know that the field is irregularly shaped and not flat. We know that they are ploughing it at dusk. It's therefore reasonable to assume that the rod-shaped object that they have carried out are marker poles to actually help them plough an irregularly shaped field at dusk. Now let's see how the Apache crew appraises this situation.
Who gives a fuck? They look like guns to me. That's good enough for us to mow them down like the fucking Arabs they are. Who gives a shit? Tell them, Thunderfoot.
You bleeding heart liberal.
Yep. I got a guy running, throwing a weapon. Smoke him.
This falls abysmally short of the standard of conduct I would expect from a professional First World Army.
What are you, a fucking feminist? You fucking pussy faggot? Tell him, Thunderfoot.
You bleeding heart liberal.
Over by the other side. You just dropped the weapon. I'm engaging.
Roger that.
Oh, we need one on your line. You want me to use the gun? Get the guy in the field. Get the guy in the field.
Roger, right there.
Yeah, get him in the field. Get him in the field. Yeah.
Clear to engage?
Clear to engage asked as a rhetorical question. This man wants to pull the trigger.
He threw it off in the field. He's running back to his vehicle.
Clear to engage or no?
Stand by.
Having not received permission to engage, the triggerman asked the question again, but this time it's the reverse rhetorical question.
Are you starting to lose a weapon? Positive.
However, the gunner is not certain that it is a weapon as he pans out back into the field to try and locate the weapon. He fails to do so because it is almost completely thermalized with the field already.
I can't find the guns. It's been thermalized with the field. Fuck.
Get rid of the vehicle. He's at the vehicle. He's getting in the vehicle.
Personnel throwing weapons out of the field, running back into the vehicle. Viper 2-4 spotted him. He's going to be engaged this time.
Roger, that's at that same location.
Just south of my location.
If he goes back out there, he goes towards it. Roger, can you work up and see what he does?
Wait one, he'll pass it up.
So the guys on the ground are just standing around, and when they go out back into the field, you'll notice that they come out about 10 feet in front of where they dropped their rod-shaped object.
I'll drop my rod-shaped object right on your fucking head and teabag your ass if you don't shut the fuck up.
Now he's running back. What's this other guy doing?
You guys engaging?
6 recon sticks. You see them with the weapons in their hands? They
Yes.
ran into the field.
This is unforgivable. These people do not have weapons in their hands.
Cares that fucking Arabs and Muslims. Me and my Thunderfoot buddy both agree. Fuck 'em.
you bleeding heart liberal.
You see them with the weapons in their hands?
Yes.
You
see them with the weapons in their hands? Yes.
They threw it.
Yep, engage. Smoke them.
Roger. They did have the weapon in their hands. They threw them down right after their vehicle.
Roger.
From the chatter in the background here, it would appear that I am not the only one who has doubts whether these guys really were insurgents, and whether this really was the appropriate course of action.
Roger. They did have the weapon in their hands. They threw them down right after their vehicle.
Roger.
In their hands. They threw them down right after their hands. They threw them down right after they threw it.
Yep, engage. Smoke them.
Roger. They did have the weapon in their hands. They threw them down right after their vehicle.
Roger.
Force currently engaging.
Roger.
Force currently engaging.
What range do you have?
And Roger.
Had a laser range on him. Auto range. Fuck. Better. Range auto. Alright, got auto range on it. Roger. Roger. Engaging.
I won't show the rest as it contains graphic violence. Needless to say that in the contest between a tank-busting helicopter and 3 unarmed farmers, the outcome is a massacre.
Look, even my buddy N37BU6 says, wow, time to unsub. So, what the fuck happened? As you can see, Thunderf00t wasn't always a bigot. Something happened to him. You know, this was made in 2006 when he was younger and wiser. You know, it's unfortunate. It's so sad, isn't it? It's so sad to see someone fall from grace. They used to be in a place where, you know, it was something very good, and then for them to fall into a place of misery and darkness and bullshit. It's sad and depressing. So the question is, how the fuck did it happen? You know, it didn't happen overnight. It was a combination of things. You know, I would say this all kind of began with the Dawa Films thing. You know, it's... First of all, Dawa Films was a fucking asshole. He was a piece of shit. I said that back then, and I maintain that to this day. He is an asshole. Fuck that guy. The problem is that a lot of other free thinkers and other atheists, they kind of took his side. I guess because Thunderf00t was on defense mode, and he started, you know, reacting defensively and started attacking Islam to the point of where he was he looked more and more bigoted in the eyes of less emotionally charged people. You know, it kind of is understandable. You know, you feel like you're being attacked, and your only way of responding to that is to attack your opponent. And what are you going to do? You're going to bash their religion. And then it just kind of became worse. Then the feminism thing started. And, you know, like, I kind of understand this, too, because I butted heads with feminists, and I got so mad at them that I started hating feminists to a certain degree. I just got so sick of their bullshit. Remember, I made some videos about Atheism Plus, so I get it, you know. But unlike him, I was able to come back to reality and objectivity, and he didn't. And it just became worse and worse and worse. You know, it just has that snowball effect. He made more and more enemies, and then he started to alienate all of his friends and all of his fans to the point of where his only friends and fans were other bigots. And when those and that's evinced by that guy I just quoted. No, those are the people that are subscribed to him. Whenever and then the few times that they actually see his older videos and see that he's a bleeding heart liberal, they unsub. They're like, wow, this is what you used to be? Or I should say, wow, this is what you used to be? Fuck you. If you're not a bigot like me, then I want nothing to do with you. Those are his fans now. A bunch of fucking bigots. And what else can he do now except cater to his bigot fans? He'll get tons of views for it and tons of adulation because he's just saying things that are in line with what they think. He gave up his own personal views and his own convictions to cater to his bigot fan base that he has accumulated over the years and cultivated. And I'm sure there's going to be some people that are going to try to say, he hasn't changed. To those people I say, you guys are morons. Of course he has changed. He has definitely changed. And it was for the worst. It was not for the better. And it's sad and unfortunate, but, well, that's how it is. This is Enigma Hood signing off.